What's up, y'all? It's your man, Lance Woods. Find me on everything. Sir Lance Woods on all your social media. And know that right now I'm rocking with Michelle C. and Kandid Kisses TV. Let's go, people.
It's the Jill of all trades, Michelle C., a.k.a. DJ Make a Move. She cute. Your host of Kandid Kisses TV, everywhere you need to be. And if you don't know by now, it's not your typical interview, y'all.
Kandid Kisses blown away. Kandid Kisses TV for tomorrow today. Man, throw that auto-tune on that bitch. Have me sound like Teddy Payne.
Hi, this is Kim Cole, and you are rocking with Kandid Kisses TV.
It's your boy Talent, baby. Michelle and Kandid Kisses TV with my girl Michelle C. Don't take it personal.
Yo, what's up? It's bruh man from the fifth floor. In the ATL, chilling with Kandid Kisses TV.
What's up, y'all? You're watching Kandid Kisses TV with my homegirl, Michelle.
Hello there. Have you asked yourself what you're missing? I have. It's Kandid Kisses TV.
What up, Kiss fam? It's your girl, Michelle C., a.k.a. DJ Make a Move, the Jill of all trades. And I'm back with another season 5. And you know what I do every time about the same time. I got to threaten you one time. You know what I got to do right about now. Subscribe now. I'm going to tell you, mama. Act like she done raised you right. Get it together. So I am bringing you another dope talent like I always do. First of all, if you don't know about this brother, you've probably been under a rock for a minute because he's been grinding in this industry for a long time, hitting them stages. Writer, comedian, actor extraordinary. Let's give it up for Sir Lance Woods.
So, look, Sir Lance Woods was never a thing. That happened because what happened was I had to make a Twitter name. And I couldn't use just Lance Woods because somebody had used it and he hadn't tweeted in 10 years. He had one tweet 10 years ago, but he got the name.
Okay.
So then I had to come up with like, sir, I don't even work a round table or nothing, but I had to think of something. Like I delivered pizza, Sir Lance Woods with the pepperoni.
Hey, it sounds real professional. I like it. I like what it's giving, what it's supposed to give.
I appreciate it. I think it gives better if you know my name already. Because if you don't know my name, people call you the first letters they see.
Yeah.
So
that
you know what I'm talking about.
I didn't mean to cut you off, but that just hit home in my face like smack dab. The reason being because even people that have been knowing me for a long time still call me Kandid, as if my name don't say Michelle right here. But it's okay. It's okay.
Mm-hmm. So it's like, sir, and they be like, Sir Lance Woods,
Sir Lancelot, Sir Mix-a-Lot, Sir like
Sir Lance. Who is Sir Lance? Who is Sir Lance Woods? I like Sir Lance, like a sirloin steak, but different.
You know what? Well, we finna get into your business a little bit. All right. So my first question for you. When did you decide that you want to get in the entertainment industry? That's how you got to do it.
That's why you're about to ask me a question, face.
Oh, okay.
That's the police license registration. I look as non-threatening as possible. When did I make that decision? I think I made I probably made the decision young, but I didn't know what it meant to be in the industry. So I probably was like, I would like to do that, but I didn't know that it was realistic. Because growing up now, like this generation growing up, because of the way the internet works, it's like everybody's a comedian now.
Yeah.
But 20 years ago, that's not how it felt, at least. Right. It didn't feel like, because I never knew no comedians. I never only seen them on TV. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I would say the first time I remember wanting to do it was when I seen Kings of Comedy.
Okay.
I remember I went to the theaters to see that, and that was like life-changing. Because I had never seen comedy in a movie theater, like just in the stand-up form. I had seen Def Comedy Jam. I had seen some Chris Rock specials, but I had never seen like in a movie theater, like popcorn stand-up comedy.
Dang, that is true. Cause I've been a comedy fan for years, but I never thought about it like that. Yeah, I've never been. I did see Kings. I was actually at Kings of Comedy. I bought tickets, but then when the movie came out, I went and saw the movie too.
Yeah. I wasn't old enough to like go see it live. I'm not saying that you are, but I'm just saying I wasn't.
I like that. That's what we're doing. Okay.
So back in your day,
like I wasn't. Listen, I don't know Harriet Tubman. Don't do me. Look.
So look, they don't say this in the Bible. How tall was Moses? Because I think,
first of all, I don't know.
if Noah had to build the ark, he had to be tall enough to get to the top. So I think that nigga was 13 feet tall. You met him. What was he like?
No.
So that was, I think, the first thing, seeing the Kings of Comedy. And then I think after that, it was still, then people would start to tell me I should do it. But people tell you stuff all the time. You don't think that you could do it. People see stuff in you way before you see it in yourself a lot of the times. So then you go from that, and then I got kind of forced into it almost.
Okay.
So I started in my church, and my mom used to be like, she used to like run the ministry for like event planning for like church anniversaries.
Okay.
I feel like I'm giving you a long ass answer.
You're fine.
Okay. Oh, thank you. So what I'm doing is I'm moisturizing.
You know what? This Negro.
I'm trying to keep my skin together. You feel me? Put the light on me. You feel me? Let my chocolate not melt. Oh, so my mom was like putting together the programs for the church anniversaries and stuff. Now, I used to be at the house imitating my pastor, just joking with my mom and my sister. And then she was like, I'm going to get you to do that at the church. Say, oh, you're not. Like, I'm not doing that. And I was like, I didn't talk a lot, none of that. Yeah. But then they called me to the stage. I had to do it.
You weren't nervous?
Of course.
So how did you shake it off?
They said coming to the stage. And it was crazy because this is how quiet I was. The girl who was reading whoever was emceeing the event, they was like, okay, coming up next is Lance.
She was like, this right?
I don't know what he's gonna do, but he's coming to the stage. And then I remember saying, y'all know how pastor get on Sunday, and I just start doing it. And I'm talking about the whole church erupted. Like my pastor's in the front row. He was on his knees, like tears coming out of his face.
Hold on. So wait a minute, you was able to roast him in his face and not be like scared or nothing?
I couldn't be like, it was once the mic is in your hand. I'm sure I was nervous, but the moment just happened.
Yeah.
And you got to take advantage of that moment. I'm talking about people were running, like laughing, like running, like could not contain themselves. Wow. And I still wasn't thinking I was going to be a comedian, but I remember at that moment thinking, I like how that felt.
Yeah. That got to be a dope feeling.
Yeah. To see that, that's like, oh, snap, I got a superpower. Right.
Listen, let me tell you something. I've been a fan of all the digital platforms and stuff for a minute as well. Mm-hmm. And that's how I got introduced to you. But I also saw one of your stand-ups when you were talking about your dad rolling blunts with Bible paper. Listen.
Oh, snap. Yeah.
When I tell you, I was like, this was weird. Because I thought I had a crazy family. But man, listen, I was hollering. Okay.
We call them holy smokes.
Right. I was on the floor because it tickled me so much because, like I said, I come from a crazy family. I was like, that sounds like some shit my uncle would do.
We call them New Testament porks.
That's how you do it. Oh my God. I was like, this Negro is ridiculous. Okay, so now once you found your calling with the comedy, did you get into writing like comedy, or did you just kind of start freestyling with scenarios when you start trying to get your set together?
I was a diligent writer when I started. I used to write a lot. Everything that it got to the point to where I could no longer live a regular life, and I still can't. And I don't even know if there's a such thing as a regular life, but everything was how do I turn that into material for the stage. I couldn't sleep at night. I had to keep a notebook by my bed because I'd be restless. I'll write that down, write that down, write that down. And it's so much stuff. I got like notebooks just full of just ideas.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Of like, yo,
here.
You said same here?
Yeah, I'm a writer.
Okay, yeah. So you know what I'm talking about. It's like you be restless. You be like, I can't sleep. I've written jokes in my sleep. I've woke up with 2 new jokes.
Okay.
But when you sleep, nothing makes sense.
Yeah.
So you have like a premise, like, wait, so then why? But where did the cantaloupe come from?
Right, like how is this gonna go together? Like,
yeah, you're like, but no, but huh? But that's how it, like, man, I used to write so much more when I was first starting.
Yeah.
Like now I just write a bullet point. I see something, boom, talk about it. And I can kind of write some of it on stage.
Okay.
I used to write out.
My thing is like my mind is more bullet point and then expound. So like I might see something that's a scenario that's funny. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take this, and this, and then I'm gonna put it together over here.
Yeah. So okay, I got a question for you real quick. You said you seen me through All Death. Okay. I thought you might have seen me. I was in Atlanta a few weeks. Are you from Atlanta?
I'm in Atlanta. Yeah, I'm not from Atlanta, but I'm in Atlanta.
Okay. Yeah. I was in Atlanta 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I found out at the last minute.
Oh, snap. Okay. I thought you might have been at the Atlanta show. I thought you might have been, because I had so many people after the Atlanta shows hitting me up asking me to do either podcast or come back to Atlanta because they were producing other shows or like so many. Like those Atlanta shows was great. We did six shows. Yeah, we did 6 shows.
We found out that you were here like on the last day of the show. I was like, well, missed that one.
You could have played Sunday. You could have made it, baby.
Well, no, I'm saying I found out when the show was done. I was like,
oh yeah, well that's impossible.
But it's all good because I know your comedy. I know you're hilarious. I know it was a good show.
I appreciate it. It was me and Tony Roberts, and that's always a good time.
First of all, Tony is the homie. Listen, I know that was a good show because that boy is ridiculous.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Funniest person on the planet, let me tell it.
Man. What is your ultimate goal in the entertainment industry, like as far as not just comedy, or I mean, comedy might just be what you want to do for life, but is there any other like entertainment goal that you want to achieve?
Man, what's crazy is I had these goals, and then Kevin Hart made me change all my goals.
How?
Because he started to show that there was more possibilities. When I seen Kevin Hart get a Nike deal, you know what I mean? It's like I've never seen a comedian with his own shoe.
Right.
You know what I mean? But then I seen that and I was like, oh, snap. Okay, then maybe we might be thinking too small in some aspects.
Yeah.
Right? Because we've seen movies, we've seen TV, but we never seen sneakers. We never seen the comedian partner with Chase Bank or the comedian partner with the underwear company with Tommy John's and these things. And
right.
You know what I mean? So I got some things I want to do, some specific things. I want to do the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? I've never had a comedian at the Super Bowl. Why not me? I would love to be the first, or if I'm not the first, I would love to be a comedian who performs at the Super Bowl.
That's right.
And I believe that can happen, and I believe it will happen. I'm gonna make it happen.
Come on, icon status.
That's one, and then the other stuff sounds kind of cliche, but it's really not. It's just like you just want to keep growing in the industry. You want to keep working and, create situations to where you're always relevant.
Yeah.
And, relevance is relative, but my idea of relevant.
Pretty dope. I know how I told you I found you, but what do you feel like was like one of your most pivotal moments in your career thus far?
There's so many. I mean, I mean, the most recent one would be once we release the special.
Okay.
So my comedy special, Undeniable, it's on Amazon Prime, it's on Apple TV, it's on Spotify. I don't care what Joe Rogan said. I ain't pulling my special off Spotify. So
Hey, get off. You hear me?
What'd you say?
I said, get all the coins.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, if y'all offended, I get it, but I ain't taking my joint on Spotify. That was a joke, kind of. It's on Tidal, it's on Apple Music, it's everywhere you can find it's there. And that was special because I shot it independently, produced it independently, pushed it independently, and got it to the platforms it's at.
Nice.
So I mean, that's pivotal, man. Like, I mean, that's big. The thing with the all deaf thing is interesting because I've been knowing you will never know what these relationships is going to become. I met Kev on stage in 2012. I was a brand new comedian. And I didn't even know we were still in contact. But that's how the internet worked. Like, I didn't even know we was doing that follow because I wasn't I'm becoming more social media savvy. I was never like following all of that stuff.
Yeah.
And then he called me. He hit me one day out the blue, like in 2017. It was like, yo, I'm doing a show in Sacramento. I want you to be a part of it. I just remember you from 2012 and you were hilarious.
Wow. Then that's dope. For somebody to reach back that far, and like you in the industry that you're in, you meet so many people all the time. So to just be able to say, oh no, I remember him. Come here real quick. You know what I'm saying? That's
He was really funny 5 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's how those all deaf relationships are. That's how I, then ultimately met Tahir and Patrick, and I met Tony Baker differently, but the point is the same. You know what I mean? It's like all of that grows, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, to be around like your comedy peers and just flourish with them. That's just dope in itself. Like I've been behind the scenes in comedy for years, but never decided to get on the stage till recently. And every comedian I know be like, "What you was waiting on?" I was like, "Well, I just
Oh, you've been getting on stage now?
Yeah, I've been doing it. I actually got a show Thursday, so that's all. I feed off of all the energy. Like what y'all need to tell me what to watch out for. What promoter to punch in the face? Like what I need to do.
What promoter to punch in the face? Okay.
Listen, I told you I've been behind the scenes for a long time, so I've heard every.
You're gonna be behind the bars. You keep punching promoters in the face. You're gonna be this nigga.
First of all, I ain't gonna be the hitter. I ain't the swinger, but they just basically saying this person ain't shit, so just stay clear of them.
Your show in Atlanta Thursday.
Yeah, I got a show in Atlanta Thursday with Janet Dollar and Mario Turi.
Praise God.
So slowly but surely put my little pinky toe in the comedy field. I'm liking it so far because I mean, when you've been behind the scenes for so long, it's just like not that anybody can do it, but it's like, well, I know I've been writing for a long time, and I've been told to be on the stage several different times, and I kept saying no. But I'm like, you know what? Why say no when you can say yes and see if it works?
The worst that can once you bomb really bad, and they say that's the worst that can happen, you'd be like, oh, okay.
But that's not even the worst that can happen, though. Because you got to think about it. You have to really give a fuck about what people feel about you for you to bomb, to be honest with you. Because it's like, no one. Now, if you get booed, that's one thing. But bombing can come in all forms. It don't have to be a boo. It could just be like, niggas ain't listening to you or fucking with you. But it's like, you have to care for that to affect you. I don't give a shit.
I mean, a lot of people care.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean?
I guess you got to put your value on someone. When I care about stuff, is I value that person and I know them personally. So what you say to me will affect me. But if I don't know you,
everything you do in this life, right? You try to figure out what's the worst case scenario.
True.
What's the worst that can happen here? That's why I made some different choices when I was kind of in the middle of certain stuff. It's like, what's the worst that could happen? Prison? Okay, I don't want to do that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Go ahead.
Oh, like death? Nah, I'm all right.
Yeah.
Not just the worst, but it's kind of likely. No, thank you.
Right. I'm good. Now, if you could be in any movie, what type of movie would it be? outside of comedy, and what type of character would you want to play?
Oh, funny you asked that. I'm in a movie. Hey, if you go back to Amazon Prime, there's a movie called A Clear Shot, starring Mario Van Peebles, Glenn Plummer, myself. It's based on true events, and I think you guys really enjoy it. Now, outside of that, so you got to plug it and just keep talking.
Oh, yeah, because I know it was 2019, wasn't it?
It was
Okay.
2019.
I be knowing.
It was 2019, Michelle C. You said not a comedy?
Yeah, not a comedy, but like what type of character would you want to play in whatever type of movie? It can be a dramatic, whatever role.
I want to be the good guy in a Tyler Perry movie.
Okay.
Like I want to be the dude after he call her fat and make her drive. I show up and was like, baby, you ain't even that big. You know what? I don't even. Nah, I like when the ground shake when my lady walk in. That's what I'm into. That's kind of like my thing right there.
But you got to get a messed up wig first, though. You got to do that.
Oh yeah, I'm all in if I'm there. Hey man, I know what I got myself into. Bring me that bullshit you put on Cicely Tyson's head. If you disrespect her, I know how you feel about me. You about to give me the worst wig ever. But yeah, man, I know what I'm here for. Like, hey man, I'm finna bring you some flowers. And she gonna be like, I wanted some flour. Like, no, flowers. How I'm gonna fry my chicken with these? Don't worry about it, baby. I think you're beautiful. I'll be the good, like I'll be the perfect, like good guy after one of them pretty dudes call her big and say her feet stink. You know what? Toe jam is my thing.
You know what? I'm done with you.
I got it down.
Oh my God. All right, now we barely getting over the pandemic. We still struggling through that. What is one thing that you learned in the quarantine time?
I learned a lot because I graduated from Harvard during the pandemic. So they was giving free online courses.
Okay. And
the certificate was $200, or I could just put it in my bio for free. So there's that. You learn a lot though, man. One of the things you learn was about, or I say you, I meant talking in generals, but one of the things I learned is some things you already know, but just reiterated is not to put no trust in this system, in this world. Just seeing how quick stuff crumbled. You know what I mean? All the stuff people put their faith in is just gone. Right? So it's like, nah, man. And then in the industry that we in is like, you also learn like, hey man, you have to be very, 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 what's the word I'm looking for? Self-sufficient.
Yeah.
Entrepreneurial. Always be doing something. And you got to create the things sometimes for you to do. Right? Zooming with the homies was one of the greatest inventions in the pandemic.
Facts.
What D Nice did in the pandemic was brilliant. What Tory Lanez was doing in the pandemic.
I don't know what he did. What did he do?
You don't remember Quarantine TV? It was like the biggest thing on Instagram Live. He was going crazy.
Tory Lanez was the one with the messed up hairline, right?
Yeah, that's subjective, but yeah.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm just okay. That's the one that shot Meg in the foot and all that, right?
I mean, there's the case is open and there's no proof of that, but that's the rumor.
I'm just trying to make sure I'm talking about the same dude.
Yeah. That's him.
Okay. No, I didn't get to like all I saw from him was just the drama that was attached to his name. I don't know his positive stuff.
You said you don't know his positive stuff? That is a wild thing.
I'm sure everybody had positive stuff, but all I remember
I don't know nothing positive about that nigga. All I know is he got a fucked up hairline and he might have shot somebody.
Just saying. I'm telling you what I know. I said everybody got positive, everybody got negative. I just knew his name from negative. I hadn't seen the positive yet. So I mean,
there's somebody else that did some great things in the pandemic, and I'm drawing a blank. But
yeah.
But I got so many comedy friends that did dope stuff. Nate Jackson had the twerk circus that was going up. BT Kingsley was doing the Vincent Dracula Jones thing, and that was going up. It was I hate to start naming people because there's Cat on Stage was doing to Keep Your Distance comedy.
With this, I saw your stand up at.
Yeah, at to keep your distance. Yeah. But there's so many more people that I hate that I started naming names because that means I'm gonna forget names.
No,
But there were so many people. Tangerine was doing like dope stuff, and CT was doing dope stuff. Yeah, man, it's like there was so many people doing dope things. Versus.
We finna pull right on up to it. Thank you for the segue because I was gonna ask you first before we got to that. Who was your favorite rapper and singer, and why? And which one was your favorite verses?
You're saying okay. The question is, who is my favorite rapper? Just a general question.
Mm-hmm.
Who's my favorite rapper or singer? Who's my favorite musical artist?
Right.
Living.
So it could be living, past, whatever.
My favorite musical artist that's alive is probably Tupac. And
okay.
He in Cuba, everybody know that. And then
I ain't mad at you.
No. My favorite musical artist living is Stevie Wonder.
Okay.
And no longer amongst us in the flesh is Prince.
Okay. Now it's funny. I asked Black Ron this question before, and he said Stevie Wonder was his as well. And the only thing that I absolutely love Stevie Wonder. I just want to know why his stylist ain't hooking up his edges. Like, just cut the rest of that shit off, bro. Like,
let's telling them to. No, because he's telling them that's how he like it. People don't know Stevie Wonder ain't blind, but that's a whole nother conversation. He see what's going on. He like, no, bitch, leave my hair alone.
But his hairline start behind his ear, like,
bro. Like that. He's looking in the mirror like, yo, no, right there.
That's it. That's the new swag.
Leave my shit alone. That's a bitch. Leave my shit alone.
Him and Coolio got to be related because nigga, both of them niggas them goddamn hair, boy.
Yo, you know what's hilarious? I just seen Coolio on what's today?
Today is shit. Now you got me thinking. What is it? Monday? Yeah.
Today is Monday. I just didn't know if the way you record your show, if it's like a secret what day it is.
Oh no, I don't give a damn.
Okay. I seen Coolio on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
I seen Coolio Wednesday, so not even a week ago. I'm standing right here, and Coolio's like maybe 10 steps away from me. And you know how things play out in your head?
Yeah.
And you like, do I want to go take 10 steps to meet Coolio? Nah.
Okay.
And that's the end of the story.
You know what? So you ain't want to say hey, and then you're like, no, I don't care that much.
Hey man, Coolio, man, Gangsta's Paradise. I used to, you know what I mean? And Coolio might be a great guy and all of that. But it literally was like 10 steps. And I was like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
He's like, why you just didn't? You don't know what type of response you would have got? Or you just
I know what type of response. It would have been all love, but I don't know. It was just something about me taking those steps to go meet Coolio, and I was just like, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, maybe the story is just funny to me. I don't know. It just like something happened in my brain that was like, nah, I'll just stay right here.
You just want to do that day. You just like, you know what? I'm all right.
Okay, because there's a possibility right now. It could have just been me, right? It could have been like, if that was anybody, I could have been like, nah, I don't feel like it. Or it could have been like, yo, if that was so-and-so, I would have gladly taken the 10 steps.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the answer to that. I just know in that moment, my brain was like, nah.
It depends. His hairstyle might have threw you off that day. How was his hair?
He had a hat on, but the shit was coming out the hat.
That's what it was.
I thought that was contagious.
I was gone, but nah, it's the antenna that's sitting up there to just, yeah, I'm good.
The part of me is like, I don't be liking about it. Like, I don't know him, and it was, you know what I mean? It was like the setting we was in would have been all good, but he was like he was there, but he was kind of walking, and I was like, I'm gonna have to kind of like walk fast enough to like Every one step of his is 3 steps for me, and like
I'm not finna jog chase this nigga with the antenna. No, I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, but shout out to Coolio, man.
No, I love that nigga music. I love it. All right, so since we was talking about the verses, who was your favorite verses thus far?
My favorite verses. Jeezy and Gucci was interesting because it was just this whole energy of like, yo, something might just happen.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then Gucci saying wild shit, you know what I mean? And then it was interesting because at the end of the verses, there was like no picture of like a truce. It was just like the verses happened and they both stayed on their sides.
Yeah.
They performed together separately. They did so icy from like you did so and he was icy, but they was on opposite sides of the club.
Right.
It was like, it was interesting. It was like, yo, they both was like, bro, look, man, they're gonna pay us.
Right, let's get this money and keep
it moving. Let's get this money. We don't gotta be friends, but we gonna get the money.
That's it.
It was like interesting. So a part of it was like toxic, and another part was like, look at these black men putting their egos to the side for business. You know what I mean? Like it was.
Yeah, let's be real. My favorite part of the whole verses, when who was the chick? Stacey Abrams came on the screen. That shit was so random, and then it was like Gucci was like, "Hey, bro, you gonna get me out of this goddamn warning?" I was like, "This nigga so that was like he just gonna be a nigga till he died." Ain't he?
Oh my goodness gracious!
That was hilarious. I said, "Oh, never again."
Yeah, man. But I mean, you know, I was born in San Francisco, grew up in Sacramento. You know what I mean? E40 and Too Short was amazing.
Yes, that was hilarious.
That was a beautiful Bay Area player event.
40 Watt. I mean? Oh, he was lit. He was lit.
Oh my goodness. He had all of the legendary dancers that night.
Yes, Lord.
Snoop and DMX.
Yeah. Yep.
Because we got 3 different verses.
Yeah.
We have the original verses when it was 2 artists on the cell phone. And that's when you was getting the technical difficulties and the Wi-Fi and Babyface and
Teddy. Was it Teddy?
And Teddy Riley with all of the issues, right? Then you have another level of verses when both performers are together,
right?
And it's in like some kind of rented out spot, and they would decorate it a certain way. And then you have the verses of now where it's like a concert,
right?
And all 3 of those have their benefits and those things that you don't like about them, but they're all different.
And it was all dope.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, like that Nelly and Ludacris.
Funny you said that one. Yes.
You know what I mean? That was because of they were on the cell phones. It's different. Yeah. If they would have done that live. Yeah. Because you can't even create that 3-6 Mafia and Bone Thug situation on the cell phone.
True.
Too many people talking.
Can't forget about Babyface slick shade that he was throwing throughout the whole thing too.
The whole time. The whole time.
Can he be doing stuff? Baby, like, that's cute. But what about this? Like, nigga.
Oh, interesting. Right. I didn't even know that was a real song.
You're just like, oh, that's what we doing? Okay. So what would be one versus that you want to see that has not happened yet? Like 2 artists that you want to see battle that hasn't happened yet?
Okay. 2 artists that T.I. and somebody.
Okay.
Because he keep talking about it like somebody find him somebody. T.I. clearly, huh?
He keeps saying 50, but I don't want him with 50. I want him with like Lil Wayne or somebody.
He wants 50 Cent in a versus battle.
Yeah.
He really wants a 50 Cent versus. But I think that'd be dope though. Because now, like once again, now the versus setup is just a concert.
True.
So if you asking me would I go to a T.I. 50 Cent concert? Absolutely. Yeah. Yes, sign me up. I'm there.
This is true.
You know what I mean? Like I think, you know what I mean? Like when Drake and Drake just kind of showed up. But when Kanye did the Free Larry Hoover concert,
Mm-hmm.
and you seen Kanye rock out for that long,
Yeah.
then you see what a versus with somebody of that caliber of music would be like.
Yeah.
You never know what song is coming next, and then you're thinking about all the songs he didn't play that you would have loved to hear.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
True. Now, I always ask my guests, who is one entrepreneur that you admire and why?
Kev on stage.
Okay.
Because I've seen a lot of this from the beginning, and you know what I mean? I see what he's doing, and I see that he don't stop, and you know, he has a real heart and passion for not just creating for his people, but putting his people on while doing it. He don't have like an interest in like conforming to certain stuff. He's like, no, I'm doing this stuff for these people, and I know these people will like it. These people don't normally get content that's just made for them. And when they do, there's always a twist to it. There's always, we made this stuff for them, but we got to make sure we have all of this trauma attached to it, or this, like, no, I'm making stuff for Black people that's fun. And he doesn't conform himself. He don't change. He don't say, because I'm with these people, I got to start to act and talk like them. He talks and does exactly what he does, and allows people to do exactly what they do. So, yeah. And you know, he's like, I see him, I know him. He's not way out there. It's like, no, he's right there, and he's just doing it. He just keeps working. So Kev on stage for sure.
Yeah, well, that's one guy I have not got a chance to meet yet, but I can't wait to. I did his online class and everything. One day. Mm-hmm. Now,
yeah, we gotta catch Kev. He be moving 1,000,000 miles per hour.
I'm sure he like the new Tyler Perry. So I mean, he got time.
Mm-hmm. Without putting his people in bad wigs.
You know what? Well, yes, that is a plus. What is one ounce of wisdom you would give any upcoming entertainer or entrepreneur?
Do as much stuff yourself as you can. Mm-hmm. As much stuff as you can do on your own, just do it. Don't worry about how it looks or how good it. Just do it. Just try stuff, because that you're not gonna learn until you do it. So, especially now, we in this place to where you know, with the internet, it feels like everybody is watching you, and they kind of are, but because everybody's watching everybody, that means everything is forgettable. Mm. Right? So what was everybody outraged about 3 months ago?
Who knows? It could be anything.
I don't know.
Right.
Because they had something else to be outraged by the next day, and the next day, and the next day. What was the funniest video you seen 3 months ago? I don't know, because this is like, you'll see the funniest video in the world, and then it'll scroll to the next one, and then there's something else that, like, people ain't living with stuff the same way. So because people ain't living with stuff the same way, you have to be willing to just create stuff. Just create, whatever that is to you. You know, it don't have to be video content. It could be, you know, books or whatever you do, but just do it, you know, as much as you can on your own. And the more you do it, the more God will start sending people your way to help.
That's right. You better preach on this good day.
Amen. Amen, Sister Michelle C.
We are getting ready to move on to the fun segments of the show. First one is this. So, what do you say?
I thought this whole show was fun.
Oh, well, thank you. I do a little razzle dazzle. So, kiss or diss is celebrity crushes. So you're gonna decide who you kissing, who you dissing.
Okay.
So we got Megan Good or Issa Rae. Who you kissing, who you dissing?
I'm kissing Issa Rae.
Okay.
Because that's my favorite person in Hollywood.
All right.
Issa Rae is incredible. Issa Rae is everything I just described. Do things yourself. Awkward Black Girl can turn into Insecure, which can turn into whatever deal she got with HBO.
Listen, I'm saying that thing ended because that was my show too, boy.
Oh yeah, Issa Rae is incredible.
Yes. All right, we got Cardi B or Meg Thee Stallion. Who you kissing? Who you dissing?
Man, that's man. This is a lot of dicks I'm gonna kiss. All right.
What? Wait. I didn't say where you had to kiss him. I just said kissing this. Jesus.
Oh, okay. I'm a kiss Meg Thee Stallion's foot. So I want to see if it.
You don't want to talk about me with Tory Lanez, but you gonna talk about the foot. You ain't shit. You.
No, I'm gonna kiss her to see if it smell like gun smoke. I got questions. That's,
all right. Last one.
It's real bullety around here, or not. We'll see.
Okay. Last one. Whoopi Goldberg or Ricky Lake? Which one you kissing? Who you dissing?
Nigga. I'd rather kiss a lake.
You gotta pick one. I say where you had to kiss one.
I know. I'm gonna kiss Whoopi Goldberg because I'm gonna kiss her on the cheek and tell her she's amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
We are moving on to our D.A.Qs. That's dumbass questions. It is random fun questions I want answers to.
Okay.
You could be a superhero. What would your superpower
am.
be? And what would your superpower be?
I'm penis man. No. You said what would my name be?
Uh-huh.
Penis man.
Hey, what's the superpower?
Huh?
What's
the superpower?
Mm-hmm.
I press a button and then dick just keep coming out.
Oh, okay. Well, shit, we need that in a new Toy Story then.
Nah, you can't put that in Toy Story. You trying to get everybody arrested.
Everybody see this man when you single shit.
No, you ain't single. Somebody over there.
Nope. Zero. Zilch.
Somebody,
I ain't got time for the BS.
Somebody
all right.
Over there. Somebody tell you pretty. You just don't like him back. That's your problem.
That's absolutely correct.
Yeah. So don't put this on. This is you. This nigga like you. This nigga want to just give you the world. And you like,
Oh, well, I mean, everybody got somebody that like him and you don't like him back. I ain't the only one.
Why you don't like him back? What's wrong with him?
I have a height requirement.
Oh, he too short.
Extremely. I don't know what it is about midget men that love me.
Okay. How tall are you?
I'm 5'9".
And what he 5'7"?
And guess all the men that love me are 5'4". Like I don't understand.
Hey man, he right there.
No, I'm good.
He right there.
He can stay right there and go on somewhere.
He right there.
If I can palm the top of your head and no.
That means you can control his head to put it where you want it. So you're not looking at the positive.
I don't want to little boy my man. I don't want you like, no, I'm not going. So we are moving on. If you can
I bet we are.
Shut up. Look. If you could slap somebody in your past with no consequences, who would it be and why?
If I could slap somebody in my past, that is hilarious. I would probably slap. Oh, this is easy. I would slap every can I slap multiple people?
Yeah.
I want to slap every parking attendant and every like tow truck driver. And then I want to slap the people at the tow yard when I've ever got my car towed. The people at the window, I want to slap them. The nigga driving the tow truck, I want to slap him. The person who wrote the ticket that would even alert that, I want to slap them. I want to slap the person who made I want to slap everybody involved with getting your car towed. Them is the worst people in the world. This car ain't hurting nobody. I remember I got my car towed. It was like a 06 Camry or a Corolla or something. I go get the car towed. They say it's gonna be $1,200 to get it out. The car only worth $9.
Damn.
Like, what are we doing?
Where did you park it on Jesus Street? Like, I don't.
That's what I'm saying. They act like I parked it in the Barack Obama spot.
Oh my God, yeah. It was gonna sit there for a minute for me. Who got 1,200 just on them like that?
No, but when it sit, they add more money every day. It sit, they add more money.
Oh, yeah, it's not.
I want to slap all of them.
It's worse in Atlanta. That's why I'm like, unless it's somewhere it's free parking, I'm probably ain't going.
And I want to do like Spike Lee and Denzel slaps and Malcolm X. And they was walking through it, slapping like this with the walk.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's like them is yeah, man.
I ain't mad at you. All right. What's the worst name you could give a barbershop?
The worst name you can give a barbershop? LeBron's.
You know what? Okay.
Worst thing I could think of. Go get your haircut at LeBron's, nigga. No, thank you. This better come with some MVP trophies. You're not gonna push me, and you're gonna give me the shit on the top missing too. No. Absolutely not.
The pushbacks.
Yeah, no, thank you.
All right. If you could make a law for one day that everyone had to abide by, what would it be?
And that's interesting. A law. First off, is there any law that everybody abides by?
No, of course not. This is hypothetical.
I'm thinking like, because I could make a law, but we just go break the law. Okay, I will make a law. This is my law. Just for one day, everybody got to be natural and come outside. Everybody. Okay. Men,
like from top to bottom, no clothes, or you just mean natural?
No, you ain't got to be naked, but if you're going to have clothes on, no waist trainers.
Okay.
Right? Men ain't no coloring in your hairline. You got to no hats, no wigs, no lash. Everybody just be who you is. So everybody can get to really know each other around here. So everybody can see what they're getting themselves into.
Okay.
For one day. No, and you got to post it. No, everybody got to post the picture. Everybody.
Oh, then you got to add no filters then. You have
no or nothing. Isn't that everybody got to be who they is just for one day. Just one day. We can go back to the lies, but for one day, let me see your chin. I'm trying to see all this.
Okay. All right. We are moving on to G.M.G. that stands for What Grinds Your Gangster. Name one of your pet peeves.
People who get surgery then personal train.
Okay.
All right, this chick got the BBL, and then she on the internet talking about squats
and slim tummy tea.
Nah, no. What's the doctor's name? The nigga with the needle. Tell us about him. That didn't come from no lunges. That came from syringes.
Right, facts.
What's his name? You talking about 100 crunches? No.
That's the one thing I can't stand about a trainer. Like, if you look like you ain't never been fat before, don't say nothing to me.
Yeah, that was 2 injections. And you talking about, so what you got to do is when you lunge, you got to sit and crunch it and then bring it back. No, talk about the nigga with the needle. That's what I want to hear about. Pass the plug.
Right. We are moving on to a fan favorite, which is opera that thing out. So what that is, you pick any song that you know at least one full verse to, and you sing it in your best opera voice.
Whew. Hold on, because I know some songs.
Uh-oh.
Now, you know how you know some songs, but you don't know all the words?
Okay.
But I'm about to, hold on, I'm looking through now, because
we finna have a show.
Because I'm trying to find a simple song that I ain't got to do too much. Oh, here we go. This is International Players Anthem.
Okay.
Are we doing Andre or Pimp C? That's tough.
You do whichever you want.
You pick one.
We can do Andre.
So I typed a text to a girl I used to see. Now I apologize if message gets you down. Then I see every girl I see around town.
See.
Now I hate to see you frown, but I love to see her smile.
Bravo, bravo, bravo.
I messed up the order of the things, but it's hard when you sing an opera.
Wait a minute. Why you had to pause after each verse?
Because I was trying, like I ain't never sung opera. That, you know what I mean? I'm a gangster. We don't sing opera. That's on the ops, homie.
Okay. Well, last but not least, we're speaking about creating. We created a game called SingADoo over the quarantine. Me and my homeboy DJ All-Star.
I gotta sing again?
Of course. That's what we do over here.
I didn't know I was coming on American Idol. Okay, what you got, Simon?
Come on now, you on Kandid Kisses Idol. So, SingADoo is a family-friendly game that all can play. So what you're doing, you're singing the melody of a song, but you can only use the word do. And you have 60 seconds to guess as many songs as you can within that time frame. So we have different genres like hip hop and R&B, greatest hits, pop, Billboard hits, country rock, SingADoo favorites, old school, TV themes, and party and dance hits. So I'm gonna start it off to give you an example how it goes. I'm gonna do R&B.
I'm thinking about how much I messed up that song because now I'm hearing it in my head and I was all over the place with the lyrics, but it's all good. I was like, wait a minute, how did I get from there to? Oh, that's because I didn't even say that part. But all right,
like just skip all the damn lines. That's what you All right, so I'm gonna do R&B and hip hop. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sing the melody of the song. You're gonna have to guess what I'm singing, but I'm only using the word "do." So when you guess the song, just tell me, yell out the name of the song and the artist if you know the artist. All right, you ready?
I hope.
All right.
I better be.
Do 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 do.
That's Brandy and Monica. The boy is mine.
Okay.
But, you know, it's actually Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney. The girl is mine.
Oh, come on with the history facts. Okay.
The gosh damn girl is mine. She's mine. Oh no, she's mine. Oh yes, she is.
You could have done that in opera, but you didn't.
I could have.
Okay.
They already was almost opera though.
my. Let's see what this is. Do 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 do.
The real love.
There we go.
Searching for my doo-doo.
Last one.
That's a constipation song. Doo-doo.
That's it. All right, let me see.
I'm
Last one.
searching for my doo-doo.
Shoot, how does it go? Do 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 do
Oh, what they want from me is like the more money we come across, the more money we. Okay, take
you
that.
better be a SingADoo champ in this thing.
Where my sunglasses at? Take that, bad boy, baby.
All right, so I'm gonna let you a couple, and we're gonna be out of here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hold up the card to the camera. You tell me, you pick a song on here. Once you got it, let me know, and I'll put it down. Then I'll guess. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
And if I need to move the card, just let me know. All right.
Okay.
You got it?
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Is it Beat It?
It is.
Okay. All right. Next one.
Hold on. Pull your hand. Okay.
You got it?
Uh-huh. Do do.
Okay.
Do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Oh, yo.
Do do. Yeah,
It was it yo?
it was.
Okay. Only reason I got it was when you got do. That's the only part I got. All right.
Yeah, I'm not the best at this. I'll be giving away the whole. Yeah, I'm not good. I'm not trying to disguise it or nothing.
Well, no, I got a little bit. That first one, I was
I'm like this. Do 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 do. I put a glove on.
See, that didn't want to hear it. When you hit to do, that's when I got it. The glove didn't do shit for me. I
Glove on. My socks are showing now.
All right, we'll do last one, then we out of here.
Okay. Yeah, the problem is I don't know any of those songs.
Oh, okay. Let me do another one.
Yeah, I don't. Okay. Definitely don't know any of those songs. I got nothing. Yep. Okay.
Do you know any of these?
Yep.
Okay, got it.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Oh, gone. Gone?
Huh?
Gone?
No.
Oh. Oh. Cry Me a River?
Huh?
Cry Me a River?
It is.
Okay, I knew it was one of them Justin songs. That was a good little challenging, but I made it through. Well, that is how you play SingADoo. If anybody wants to get the game, you can get it at SingADoo.com.
Lance, you created that game?
I did, being DJ All-Star. We have the game show that just launched on SingADoo Game on YouTube. So if you want to pull up and watch the game show that we just put out a couple of weeks ago.
I'm about to order the pack.
Appreciate you.
SingADoo.com.
Yes. Let everybody know how to follow you on social media, what you got coming up next, and also if you got some merchandise that they need to grab and buy, let them know about that too.
Merchandise, just go to my social media. Sir Lance Woods. That's on everything. Sir Lance Woods is how you find me. Excuse me. Sir Lance Woods. The special, Amazon Prime, Apple TV, undeniable. But if you put in Lance Woods on Amazon Prime, it's gonna come up, baby. So hey, follow me on the socials and you'll see everything I got going on. I mean, I got tour dates, I got merchandise. We working on a film, but that's just in the works. But the special is available, baby. The merch is available, baby. It's all here, baby. Pull up on me. Sir Lance Woods on the internet. Pull up. And make sure you stay connected with Candy Kisses TV.
On God.
But yeah, that's what Mary had a little lamp. But I'm gonna tell you something about these Candy Kisses. Unless you 6'9", you can't get one.
Amen. That's right.
Whatever.
He tells no lies.
This is the problem though. She say shit like, you gotta be at least 6'2" to fuck with me. But the vibrator only this tall.
I don't even have them problems. I don't even deal with stuff like that.
The rose is this tall, but the nigga gotta be.
You just gonna switch it up to a different toy.
You know what I mean? The rose ain't but this tall, but this nigga gotta be 6'11". You know what?
Look, if I got to get the damn cereal off the refrigerator, I can't fuck with you, bruh. Like I can't. I'm sorry.
Whatever.
But that has been another episode of Candy Kisses TV. Make sure you check us out every Monday, Thursday, every other Friday. See you next time.
Candid Kisses TV is sponsored by SingADoo. Did you do it today? SingADoo.
Can you do it? Can you do it? Can you do it? Can you do it
class, but make it real fast. This time is kinda tricky. Can you do it in 6 weeks? Let's go. Get your copy today at SingADoo.com. Guess what? Kandid Kisses TV has merch. That's right. You can find it at artistperiod.com. We have everything you need. We have hoodies. We have coffee mugs. We even have throw pillows and beach towels for the summer. Get it right. Keep it tight. Listen, everything you need to get your drip right, artistperiod.com has it for you. That's artistperiod.com. Get your drip right with artistperiod.com and Kandid Kisses TV. Make sure you get it today. Kandid Kisses TV is brought to you by Kissable Lips Cosmetics. You can be kissed without kissable lips. Shop KissableLipsCosmetics.com today for all your beauty needs.